I am glad to welcome dear guests and subscribers of the channel. Neural networks in the modern world are sometimes capable of fantastic things. What seemed impossible yesterday is becoming a reality today. We all understand perfectly well that they have a future, but we do not fully understand whether it can be a good future. After my last video, the administration of one of the Telegram channels, called the Neural Network of Your Teapot, contacted me. By the way, with very interesting content, there are even links to the Deep Nude program that undresses girls in photos. In particular, they helped a lot when creating this video. And I will leave a link to the channel by the way in the description under the video, so I recommend subscribing. So in her group, I came across an interesting neuron called DeepFake. You probably could have seen on the web the video of the Terminator movie starring Sylvester Stallone, the Shining movie starring Jim Carrey, or children with the face of Elon Musk. All these videos are created using this neural network. And today, I will show you how you yourself can make a deep fake on any desired personality. I will immediately make a reservation that I will leave all the links from this video in my Telegram channel. So on GitHub, we can easily find repositories of the Deep Fairy Club's project. The neural network itself is written in Python and has forks for Windows and Linux systems. I will show the work on the Linux system, but Windows users may not be upset. Everything looks the same on their system. At the beginning, we need to install dependencies. There are several options available. I'll show you the simplest one. First, we need to install Anaconda version 3. Anaconda is a free and open distribution of the Python programming language for scientific computing, machine learning offerings and large-scale data processing, and whose goal is to simplify project management. After that, we need to integrate it into the system and restart the system itself. Then, according to the instructions, we install Deep Fairy Clubs. Just as we know, neural networks require a certain kind of computing power, so we need dependencies to use a video card or processor. As I already mentioned, my computer is not powerful enough. It comes straight from zero, so I'll just show you the principle of operation, using the example of working on a processor. Accordingly, I establish a dependency for it from this file. After that, we go to the address where we cloned the Deep Facelabs repositories. Inside in the doc folder, you will find a PID file where instructions for working with this neural network are set out in Russian. Open and do everything according to the instructions. Here, it should be noted that the instruction is written for Windows. However, this is not so critical, and in the future, you will see that it is also valid for Linux. First, we need two files. We will use one as a face donor. We rename it to Date Shirks. This is the face we will use to replace. Rename the second file to Date Dest. This is the person we will be replacing. We move both files to the Workspace folder. Then go to the Scripts folder. Here, we have a script that will need to be run alternately for our neural network to work. First, run script 2. It will unpack our video donor into a set of PNG images. He does it on a personnel basis. We can additionally specify how many frames to extract from each second, specify the format of the output images. Then, we run the Squeak 3 app extract. He does the same operation, only with a video where we will replace the face. Then, we launch 3azer noise. This will allow us to process our images and make them clearer, so that our final fake is more believable. Our next step will be to highlight the faces directly on the image. This is done using scripts number 4. There are many algorithms here, and the output images can be different. Which one you need depends on which video you are using. Everything is very individual, and it is necessary to try and make mistakes. I personally will use the algorithm with 3D. Then, the resulting images need to be sorted and manually viewed. Choose from them about 2,000 images with the best quality. The sorting tools or scripts for point 2. What it means can be seen again in the instructions. The images themselves from which we choose the best are in the folder here at this address. Cloudy faces of persons with a closed hand or hair we must remove. Next, we also pull the faces out of the images where we will replace the face. This is done by script 5. Then we need to sort those faces as well and remove the non-targeted ones. That is, if for example, there are 2 faces in the frame, it is not the target one to filter out. Remember, even muddy faces need to be left here. After that, we start training our neural network with script 6. There are also many algorithms here. Which one you choose depends on your input images and the power of the hardware. Again, in order to learn more about each algorithm, use the instructions. In this example, I will set the value to the simplest and least demanding algorithm in order to just show you how it works. I understand perfectly well that the result will be very bad. Anyway, the work of a neural network requires computing power. After that, we can observe the work of the neural network. Over time, the images obtained with it will become clearer. Remember, for correct operation, the number of neural network passes must be more than 20,000. My neural network worked for 4 days without stopping, and about 14,000 passes came out. I stopped her. I understand perfectly well that the result will be far from perfect. After the end of the training, we run the script 7. It will convert our training progress of our neural network into ready-made PNG images. Then, we run script 8. It will add all the images received from script 7 into a video recording file. The resulting file will be located in the workspace folder with the name result. The file I received is very far from ideal due to the fact that I have not finished training the neural network. As you can see, the face is still quite blurry, but you can already notice that it has the same facial expressions and observance of movements as the original. Alas, I do not have sufficient capacity to fully work with neural networks. However, most of you have them, and therefore nothing prevents you from doing similar actions and achieving great success. By the way, if you have the opportunity to contribute to the project, then I am currently raising funds for a mini PC for machine learning, and everyone can help with the details in the description of the video. Neural networks have a great future, and soon you can already see services with films, where exactly you will decide who will play a particular role in this film. You will see bloggers on YouTube, resurrected Lenin, Stalin, or even Adolf Hitler. Many people will lose their jobs. By the way, a lot is said about this in the Telegram channel, which I mentioned at the beginning. Summing up, I would like to say that already having this neural network at your disposal, you can use the face of any public personality, blogger, politician, or even your friend and shove any movie, video, or even porn movie into it. However, remember that someone, having for example your face, can post this video with you. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching to the end.